Hello, sweet friends. It's Miss Spice again, and I'm just reading another story, one of my favorites. You'll notice that lots of my favorite stories are all outdoorsy books and springtime and lots of fun ways to have fun outside because Miss Spice loves outside. So today we're going to read Lady Girl and Bingo. It's a little girl and she loves her dog Bingo. I'll have to show you guys my dog. She's running around out here right now. Her name is Daisy.
Yeah, she's under the trampoline.
She's under the trampoline playing with our other dog Sophie, but Daisy's my favorite. Don't tell Sophie.
Go.
Ladybug Girl and Bingo. Look at there. Sweet little Bingo is letting her just dress him up. He doesn't even mind. This is where we should put the tent, says Lula. She is so excited to be camping, to sleep in her new sleeping bag. Isn't this fun, Bingo? We're going to sleep outside. Now, Miss Spice doesn't want to sleep outside, guys. No, thanks. I like my cozy bed.
Me too.
But Bingo isn't standing by her side like he usually does. He is zigzagging all over the campsite, smelling everything. Suddenly, Bingo stops, puts his nose straight up in the air, and bolts off towards the woods. Oh no, what does Bingo smell?
I guess he found something.
Papa quickly grabs Bingo by his collar and snaps on a leash. We're in the wild, not our backyard, Lulu, says Papa. Make sure to hold on to Bingo's leash so he doesn't get lost. Don't worry, says Lulu confidently. What's confidently? She says it proudly. She's proud. She says, Ladybug Girl would never let that happen. While her parents and brother are unpacking and pitching the tent, Ladybug Girl and Bingo decide to explore around the campsite. There's Sab putting the leash on, and now here they go on a little adventure. The forest is filled with exciting discoveries. Ladybug Girl and Bingo cast spells with a gnarly old wizard, ride on a galloping giant turtle, and sip tea with the buttercup fairies in their secret garden. Look at them using their imagination outside. I love it. Then the whole family hikes to a nearby lake. Bingo is pulling so hard that the leash slips through Lulu's fingers. Lulu's brother snatches at the leash. I'll hold him, he says. You're going to let him get away. No, I won't, says Lulu, taking the leash back from her brother. Uh-oh. Look at her. When they finally arrive at the lake, they rent a canoe. Everyone has to wear a life jacket, even Bingo. Safety first. Lulu thinks that Bingo looks like a brave sea captain. Look at Bingo, head of the boat. The canoe glides into the water. Lulu loves the feeling of floating along. When they get in the middle of the lake, her parents stop using the oars and they just drift. It is so quiet that Lulu can hear the clouds moving. It's peaceful, and she doesn't have to worry about Bingo running off here. Look how calm and beautiful.
I just want to be there right now.
Me too.
Because we don't even have any calmness in our house.
Lulu looks over the side of the canoe. Look, she yells. I see an underwater castle and mermaids. That's just seaweed. That's just not seaweeds. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the beach too, guys. That's just weeds, says her brother. Lulu looks again. No, it's definitely a castle for mermaids and probably mere dogs too. Maybe her brother needs glasses. Look into the water. See where she's imagining she sees the mermaids and the castles. After they return their canoe, it's time for a picnic lunch. Yum, yum. Lulu eats a giant cheese and tomato sandwich and at least 30 ate blueberries. Oh my goodness, her tummy's gonna hurt. Bingo has 2 bowls of kibbles. Everything tastes better outside, thinks Lulu. How fun. Maybe you guys can go outside and have a picnic. We've had a picnic this week on the trampoline. We had to get up there and hide from the dogs because they would eat our lunch if we tried to have it on the ground. When they finish lunch, Lulu jumps up and asks, "Do you want to play, Bingo?" He pulls her towards the forest. We could play explorers in the jungle. How about we're trying to find a lost unicorn? And we have to watch out for tigers. You stand guard right here, Bingo, Lulu says, hooking the leash over a branch. I'll climb up this tree to see if I can find a unicorn. I love Lulu's imagination. Crack! Lulu hears the snap of a branch, and before she could blink, Bingo is racing away with the leash just trailing behind him. No, Bingo! She yells as loud as she can. Come back! Oh no, Lulu cries. Where did Bingo run off to? What if she can't find him? What if he's gone forever? No! Ladybug girl says so loud. She knows she will find him, even if she has to go look under every leaf in the forest.
That would be hard.
Look at Bingo. He is gone. And look how sad she is. Oh no.
If Daisy did that, I'll be even more sad.
Ladybug girl blasts off like a rocket to search for Bingo. She whizzes through a maze of trees, not caring if her wings get snagged on the branches. Bingo! She calls, but he doesn't come. After she leaps over a rushing river and stops beside a humongous boulder, she hears a familiar snuffling around sound. What is it? Ladybug zooms to the other side, and there, rooting in circles around a pine tree, is...
Bingo.
I don't know. Is it Bingo? Bingo! There you are, Bingo, she shouts, flinging her arms around him. I'm so happy I found you. Ladybug girl stands up and says, "Let's go back now." She looks around and realizes that she isn't sure how to get to their campsite. Oh no. She ran so far to find Bingo that she could be hundreds of miles away. What if they need a helicopter to bring them back? Bingo tries to climb up a big rock. Up here? Asked Ladybug girl. Uh-oh, she looks scared and confused a little bit. Holding Bingo's leash extra tight, she climbs to the top of the boulder. From this high up, she can see the entire forest. She sees the old wizard tree. And then, looking down, she realizes she is standing on the giant turtle rock. You remember her playing that earlier with Bingo? Ladybug girl can see their tent. Ladybug girl and Bingo run breathlessly back to the campsite. Oh, they are running fast. Mama, Papa, guess what? We were searching for a lost unicorn, but then Bingo escaped into the woods, and I chased him forever. And then when I found him, we were both lost in the woods, but then Bingo helped me figure out where we were, and we made it back all by ourselves. You weren't lost, says her brother. You were right over there. We could see your wings the whole time. Ladybug girl looks in the direction where they came from. It is really far away. Maybe her brother doesn't need glasses after all. Later after dinner, they toast marshmallows around the campfire. Yummy. Can you believe we're up so late, Bingo? Lulu asked, staring at the stars that cover the whole sky. Look how pretty. Wow, there are even stars in the trees, Lulu says. Those aren't stars, her brother says. They're fireflies. Fireflies? Wow, you should like them, he says. They're bugs that light up. fireflies. We call them, what do we call them?
I think dragonflies.
She did used to call them dragonflies. Every time she would see them, she thought that they light up. She thought dragonflies lit up. So fun. When it's time to go to sleep, Ladybug girl wriggles into her new sleeping bag. Remember, she was excited to go camping because she had a new sleeping bag. She is in the sleeping bag with Bingo. I love you, Bingo, Lulu whispers. It's been a long day, and Ladybug girl is a little bit sleepy tonight. But tonight, look how pretty it is. And outside with all the fireflies. Firefly girl is up. She loves an adventure, doesn't she? What? Y'all see her? Ooh, that looks fun.
Ladybug girl, now she's flashlight girl.
Oh, and look at them having fun in the tent at night with the flashlight. So fun. Okay, so now we're going to do something that is so fun. Y'all know that Miss Spice loves, loves, loves to draw. So, I'm going to let y'all... Sure.
And it's okay if you mess up in a book. It's okay. You can still just try again.
That's right. Even Miss Spice messed up sometimes, didn't I?
Even I did.
And we are all learning each and every day. Okay, so remember, if you can draw your shapes, you can draw anything, right? And sometimes we have imagination station in our classroom, and it is fun where we just get a piece of paper and we can just think of anything and use our shapes and draw them, and that is so fun to me. So here's my little bitty chalkboard. We're gonna draw a ladybug. All right, so just start with a circle. Here's my circle. Now we're just gonna draw a half circle right on top. Ready? Woo! See it? Okay, now we're gonna kind of make a triangle, but not really a triangle because we know that triangles have 3 flat sides. And since we're using a circle, one of our sides won't be flat. It'll kind of look like a cone.
Yeah.
All right, so then we're just gonna go right here to the middle of my ladybug's belly, and we're gonna pull down. See it? And now we're gonna pull down to the other side. Pull down. Yay!
See how it has a little circle at the bottom? Since you draw that circle, it has a little circle.
Okay, so now we're gonna add some dots to our ladybug. And our dots are just gonna be more circles. And I know all of my friends can draw circles. There we go. And now I want you to put some antennas on your little ladybug. We're just gonna go, I don't have much room. Whoop, whoop. See them? And you can put circles at the top. And there is you guys a ladybug. Thank you so much for joining in and letting me read you one of my favorite stories, Ladybug Girl and Bingo. I love you guys and I miss you so much, but always remember, be sweet, parakeets.